Hello, my name is Rob, and I'm going to be giving you an overview of the document management system feature that's just been implemented into the PM. This is a replacement of the pictures and scans section of the program. I know it looks a little bit overwhelming at first, but you'll soon come to find out that it's a really flexible tool, and all the old tools that you had before are still in there. It just looks at a new window, which gives you more organization, greater flexibility, and the ability to grow. Alright, so let's go over the basic features of the document management section. Originally the program used to just go straight into all images, but what's happened is over time we've added new features into the program, like the ability to save patient statements to a PDF, scan documents and all that kind of stuff, where pictures and scans really didn't apply anymore. It was just one part of a much larger feature. So what we've done is we've broken everything down into groups over here on the left. You've got things like picture groups, which allow you to group pictures according to type. You've got custom document types, which allow you to categorize your documents, whether it's a picture or a scan or a regular document, according to your own user-defined types. You've got save patient statements, mail merge documents, which is also a new feature that's been done, which allows us to integrate with Microsoft Office and create documents and actually use them as mail merge. And then you have your scans, your all images, which is what you're used to seeing. Anything that's a non-image is just another category breakdown. Internal patient documents, which are documents that are created by you, and then EOBs that might have been scanned and saved. Alright, let's start by simply going over all the different items in the document management tree. The main screen, when you click on the document management, is simply the list view of the pictures and scans that you're used to seeing. This lists all the items that are here and the specific detail about them, allows you to view the file, and manually insert, change, and delete records just as you could before. Again, down here has the filtering for things that are specifically pictures and non-pictures. All these features are exactly the same as they were before. Now, all that's different is we've moved it to one section of the tree. So if we go back over to the tree, you see the next one is your picture groups. Again, this is pretty much the same as it was before. The difference is we've just added it to this tree. So if you click on the picture group header itself, it takes you to the screen that you're used to seeing. And from here you will see all of your picture groups that might exist, and then any individual pictures that are with that picture group. Furthermore, you have the ability to drill down by clicking the plus sign next to it, where you can see you have the diagnostic imaging, and then all the individual pictures that are on the diagnostic imaging. This allows you to go directly to a picture and edit, crop, or print, so on and so forth, just like you always could, without needing to go into the group first, or to go find it in the imaging list. Again, here's a second group. There's no pictures in this group, therefore it doesn't show up, which is why there's no plus sign next to it. Next up are the custom document types. Now this sounds overwhelming, but it's really not. It's just a way to organize your pictures, scans, and documents in a way that's easily recognizable for you. First off, the definition of a custom document type is purely the type that is selected inside of a record for a patient document. So if I highlight this scanned in multi-page document here, click change, you can see this type of document right here says multi-scan. Therefore, this document will show up under this section in the multi-scan. And that's really all it is. It's just a way that you can select for each record and organize your patient documents and scans. Now these are something you can add on your own. To do one, you would just click on insert and then give it a document type code, which can be whatever you like. It's internal only to the program, doesn't show up anywhere. It, however, cannot be changed once it's used, so it's something that you want to be recognizable to you. So for example, if you wanted to create one that was called insurance cards and you wanted to organize it by that way, you could call it INS cards, give it a description. The file extension is not necessary, it's just a way to identify what types of files are defaulted to be categorized by this. Most people don't really use this field. Then just click on OK, and you get a new entry in there called insurance cards. Click on select, and then now this document will be organized under the insurance cards section. And that's really all it is. You can click the drill downs for the plus and minuses to go directly to the document, and so on and so forth. Next up is the patient statements section. If you click the drill down to the left of the patient statements, you will see all of the available statements that are for this patient. And all you do is simply click on one and it will automatically open up in whatever PDF viewer you have. The patient statements are saved whenever you run the batch patient statement billing program. There is an option in the program that allows you to save patient statements to a PDF after they've been printed or transmitted. Following statements is the section here that says mail merge documents. This is also a new feature that we've just implemented. It allows you to create documents inside of Microsoft Office and use their mail merge feature to print these documents from inside of the PM. Now if you click this section that says mail merge documents, it gives you a little overview and then a listing of any mail merge documents you might have, along with the buttons below that say to create a new mail merge document or a new mail merge document template. Now there is a separate tutorial on how to create mail merge documents, and you may want to view that at another time. You can just check our website for details or call technical support. But from here you can print them out and create new ones. Next up is the section called scans. And this simply is that. It is just anything that's been scanned into the system. Now prior to the document management system, how we identified a scan was actually seeing the word scanned inside of the document description. Now once the document management system has been implemented, we now internally track any time an item has been scanned. But for documents prior to the creation of the document management feature, if you change the description of a scan, it may come out of the scan section. You won't lose your document or anything like that, but for example, if I change this document that says my scan document to, patient photo, it may come out of the scan section. And the reason for this is because prior to this feature we did not have the ability to track an item that's been scanned other than when it was physically scanned. Now internally we can track when it was scanned regardless of what the document description was. And next up would just be the all images, and this is purely that. It's anything that is an image. An image is constituted as a JPEG, a bitmap, an animated GIF or GIF, a TIFF file is also considered image. Things like that. Anything that's not an image, like a Word document or a PDF, it won't be broken down in here. And again, if you just click on an image, it will show if it's a regular image. If it's an external document, then it will open up in an external program. And next after that is everything that is a non-image. Non-images are things like PDF files or mail merge documents, as you see here. Again, this is just another breakdown of how you can see information, allowing you quick access to it. Okay, next is the internal patient documents. That is the same screen as you would see if you go into the activities for highlighted patient and to documents. All we are doing is we are pulling the same information, giving the ability to view and print this information. We originally had planned to merge the two items together, which we will, but because of the size of this feature we wanted to basically allow you to get acclimated to it before we added even more features to it. So again, that is simply the same feature. We are just trying to give you the ability to access these documents and print them from inside the document management, which is where eventually you will be creating these documents. Last but not least are EOBs. Due to HIPAA compliance, I don't have any listed here. However, for your patients, you will have a listing of any EOBs that might be stored for this patient if you have scanned or attached them to either auto post checks or individual checks. To view them, you would simply click the plus sign, which would drill down just like any of these other options, and you would see all of your listed EOBs below, and where you could just click on them and they would either open internally in their viewer or externally in the viewer if they were a PDF, so on and so forth. But this gives you a bird's eye view of all the EOBs for that patient. One quick side note: if after using the new document management feature and you are unhappy with the opening screen, opening to the document management, and you would like to open to the original screen, which is essentially the all images, there's a setting for that. To do it, simply close out of your imaging section, go to File, and then General Settings, and then to Administration. And when that opens up, you will see an option down near the bottom here that says Pictures and Scan Options, and the option that says Choose Option for Screen for Pictures and Scans. Change that to Thumbnail, and that will open you directly into the section where it shows all the images. As an example, as I change that, I'll go in here to Pictures and Scans now, and you'll see when the window opens up, it will open to the All Images. Thank you for taking the time to watch this screencast tutorial. If you have any questions, please, like always, feel free to contact technical support or check out our website, perfectbyte.com. Thank you very much.